Earlier, I was talking to my friend, and he showed me this equation: a to the power of b equals uh, c root a to the power of cb. And, it wasn't a lowercase a in the parentheses, it was actually an uppercase a, which are not the same thing. You could not do this, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's what he meant. He meant to put a lowercase a. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt here. But anyways, he then showed me 16 squared. So 16 is a, our b is c, is set 2, and then he said it's equal to the fourth root. So our c is 4 of 16 to the power of our c, which is 4, times our b, which is 2. Okay, and then he said it equal to 256. And yes, this is absolutely true. Right? The fourth root of 16 to the power of 4 times 2 is 256. But this equation is stupid. This doesn't mean anything, right? Because if we simplify this, the fourth root of 16, that's equal to 16 to the power of 1 over 4, right? And then you multiply that by 4 times 2, which is 8. When you have an exponent to the power of another exponent, like this with the parentheses, you multiply these two exponents. So this gives you 16 squared equals 16 squared. Well, I guess it gives you 16 to the power of 8 over 4. That is a terrible 8, my fault. But this is an 8 over 4, which is the same as 2. So he gave me 16 squared equals 16 squared. Wow. Congratulations, you did it. This is truly amazing. Like, it's so stupid. I don't know. He said he got this by himself, which I'm sure he did. This equation is insanely easy to just think of. But there's also, like, there's other stupid stuff. Like, after I showed him this, or after he showed me this, I you know, I was like, this is stupid. It doesn't do anything. Because look, I can just say 1 equals e to the I pi minus 1 times ACB log D of C times the derivative of I don't know, ax to the b plus cx to the b plus bx plus, shoot, I gotta, okay, you know what? Yeah. I don't know, lim as x approaches 0 for x squared plus 1. Bring it down here. Plus limit as x approaches 0 once again. For x cubed plus bx squared plus x to the power of c. I don't know, times 3bc plus a. You know what? We're gonna do f. So we have 5 variables. Wow, I did it. 1 equals 0 plus 1. Whoa. It's stupid. Okay? To anyone under the age of like 13, this equation looks insane. But like, e to the I pi minus 1, you might know e to the I pi equals 1. So e to the I pi minus 1 equals 0. So this is just 0 times whatever the hell ABC log DC is times whatever the derivative of ax to the power of whatever this is. It's just 0 times whatever, so it's all just 0. And then plus limit, this is 1, right? This doesn't matter. I guess this would be 0 because it's x cubed. So yeah, that's 0. So it's just 0 plus 1 plus 0. This doesn't do anything. Wow! 1 equals 1. Congratulations. You just did, I just did what my friend did, basically. You know, you can plug in any value for A, C, and B. If I want to plug in 26 quadrillion for A, 0.852 for C, whatever, you get the point. Like, it's stupid. Another example of this is what I like to call it like Instagram math, where they'll have stupid things like 16 divided by 2 times 2 plus 2, and you're supposed to like it's supposed to be able to have 2 different possible answers, and it'll be like, huh, the people in the comments will be like, I'm a mathematician, and I'm saying that it's 2. And then so what you're supposed to do is you put the parentheses. This is 4. So you have 16 divided by 2 times 4, which is 8 times 4, which is 32, right? And then the stupid way to do it is by multiplying the 2 in here, and so you get 4 plus 4, which is 8, so you get 16 divided by 8, which is 2. Alright, that's the wrong answer. But people will have arguments in the comments about why 2 is the right answer, and everyone who is saying 32 is delusional. And it's like, it's stupid, okay? Another example of this is like proofs that like 1 equals 0 or whatever. In fact, I've seen proofs that like 2 equals 1 through the use of calculus, alright? And let me actually show you that one, alright? So we want 2 equals 1 up here, alright? So we're gonna start with the basics. We got x squared, okay? What is x squared? X squared is x times x, okay? And what is x times x? X times x is x plus x plus x dot dot dot. I'm gonna make those a bit thicker. Plus x times. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna take the derivative of this x squared, which once again can be expressed as x plus x plus, I'm just gonna write dot 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 x, right? And this is x times, okay? We're gonna pretend that like this isn't here. Alright. For anyone who doesn't know, the derivative is just basically taking the slope of a graph at a point. So, like, with x squared, it just looks like this. The slope of this graph, let's say here, is 0. So the derivative of this point is 0. Okay? That's all the explaining I'm going to do for now. So, anyways, we have this. We're taking the derivative of this. So, oh wait, you know what? I'm actually not gonna erase this. Or yeah, I see. I have something written down because this is so brain rotted. I blocked it out of my memory when I saw it. So, anyways, we're taking the derivative of this, right? So we have 2x, and with derivatives, there's this rule called power rule. If you have an exponent, let's say x squared, then you just take it down and then subtract 1. So you have 2x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is the same as 2x to the power of 1, which is the same as 2x. If you have x cubed, it'd be 3x squared, since you took the 3 down and then subtracted 1, which makes it 2, so 3x to the power of 2. Alright? So, yeah, so x squared is 2x. And then we go here. Alright, so we have 2x equals the just gonna write ddx of x, ddx meaning derivative, so the derivative of x plus with respect to x plus the derivative of x with respect to x dot 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 plus the derivative of x with respect to x, once again, x times. So we know that the derivative of x is 1. So what do? We multiply the 1 by x. So hi, this is editing Josh here. I realized I didn't really explain it that well. The reason it's 1 times x is because you're adding 1 x times. I hope that helps. We got 2x equals x. Now, anyways, for those of you who are more well-versed in math, alarm bells should already be going off in your head because of this. What we just did here, it's stupid. But anyways, we have 2x equals x. We just get rid of the x's, and 2 equals 1. Congratulations, we did it. Wow. Except not really, because you have to make the assumption that x is greater than 0, and in proofs it has to work for all real numbers, which is like the this thing. Wait, I think I did it backwards. I don't know. I'm not a nerd. But anyways, so if this is here, then proof just doesn't work. So hey guys, editing Josh here again. I kind of wanted to add another reason why this is wrong. It's because x is dependent on itself, right? Like, I don't know if that really makes sense, but like, basically, since it's x squared equals x plus x, like whatever, it means that the x is dependent on x, so it doesn't work with proofs. You can't have variables that are dependent on themselves. Anyways, yeah, so this is just wrong. Yeah, I think, there's some other stupid stuff online. There's a lot of stupid stuff online, but it's important to stay critical of that stuff. You can't always just take it out to face value. 2 does not equal 1, guys, okay? Anyways, with that being said, thanks for watching my little rant about math. I really like math, so, I like talking about it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below if you want to see more math content. And that's all I have for you. Bye.